Inachis passed within a serene woodland in the heart of the United States. There dwelled a sage and benevolent hermit. He resided peacefully in a humble cavern, spending his days in meditation and assisting any in need. One evening, as he sat near the entrance of his grotto, a tiny mouse fell from the beak of a crow and landed nearby. The rodent was injured and trembling with fear. It had barely survived a drop. The hermit gently lifted it, brought it into his shelter, and offered it some grains. From that day forward, the mouse lived with the hermit. Each day, the hermit fed the small creature, and slowly the mouse grew healthy and stout. One day, a cat from the forest spotted the plump mouse near the cave and began to chase it. Terrified, the mouse ran inside and hid behind the hermit's robes, begging him to spare its life. The hermit shooed the cat away, but seeing the terror in the mouse's eyes, he felt deep compassion. The cat will return, the hermit thought, and I may not always be here to protect him. So, using his spiritual powers, he transformed the mouse into a cat, so it would no longer fear. As a cat, the mouse roamed the forest fearlessly. It was joyful, but one day, a wild dog saw the cat and began to pursue it. Once again, the cat rushed to the hermit, hid behind him, and pleaded for salvation. Seeing its life was still in jeopardy, the hermit transformed a cat into a dog. Now, a dog. The mouse wandered the forest without fear. Everything seemed fine, until one day, a tiger spotted the dog and started chasing it. The dog sprinted back to the cave, quaking with fright. Witnessing the dog's fear, the hermit once again showed kindness and turned the dog into a majestic tiger. Now the mouse, who had become a tiger, was the ruler of the forest. He roamed freely, and all animals feared him. But one day, while wandering through the woodland, a hunter appeared. He raised his rifle and fired. The loud blast scared the tiger, and he raced back to the cave, crying out, "Please save me from the hunter, or he will harm me." Once again, the hermit felt sympathy for him. He used his mantra and transformed the tiger into a man. As a human, the mouse was immensely happy. He felt powerful, respected, and free. He began visiting a nearby village and started living among the people. With time, he thought about marriage, a home, a peaceful family life. But then, a troubling idea struck him. "I was once a mouse," he said to himself, "and only the hermit knows. If he tells anyone, they'll mock me. They'll stop respecting me." That fear turned into something darker. What if I hurt the hermit? Then no one will ever know. He picked up a sharp tool and walked toward the cave. But as soon as he entered, the wise hermit looked at him. He saw everything, the fear, the anger, and the evil intention in his heart. Before the man could reach him, the hermit chanted a mantra and transformed him back into a tiny mouse. The small creature cried out in terror and fled from the cave. He never returned. This story holds a deep truth. If we do not learn to control our thoughts, those thoughts will begin to control our lives. The mouse was given everything: strength, respect, and even human life. But one thought, one moment of darkness became the reason for his ruin. It all started in the mind and ended with him losing everything. In our lives too, a small negative thought, like jealousy, fear, or anger, if left unchecked, can grow. It can shape how we see the world and influence our choices, until it becomes our actions and eventually our destiny. Today, we live in a world full of distractions, comparison, judgment, and pressure to succeed. Our minds are more restless than ever. That's why it's so vital to become aware of what we're thinking. Every great success or every great failure begins first in the mind. If you can master your thoughts, you can shape your future. But if you ignore them, then even one single thought can destroy everything you've built. In today's fast-paced American life, where mental clutter and external pressures abound, this parable underscores the power of thought management. By harnessing mindfulness and curbing negative thinking, you can prevent self-sabotage and unlock personal growth. Share this story to spread awareness about mental mastery, and subscribe for more content on mindset training, success strategies, and transformative lessons. Remember, your thoughts craft your reality. Take charge to build a future of resilience and achievement. Like, comment, and subscribe to join a community dedicated to self-improvement and positive change.